Yeah, guys, what's going on? It is Brandon, and I want to follow up on the post I made about leaning into what is uncomfortable or welcoming struggle. And I had some people that disagreed with me, which first I want to say I love it. I think I've talked about this in the past. We should question everything. We shouldn't blindly follow anyone. And if anything, we should always work to think for ourselves. So I am no guru. I am just a person that happens to have a perspective and I have an experience, and hopefully I can shed light on certain things for you, but don't blindly follow me. So I love it. Question what I'm talking about. But I want to talk about that a little bit more. Second, I want to say I will never assume that I understand what it is like to be in your body or to be you. So my experience is unique to me. And one of the things that I have hopefully gotten better at as I've gotten older is realizing that my experience is unique to me. I understand what I feel in my body. I don't know what it's like to feel to be in your body. So I want to make sure that I state that as well. But here's a perspective on that. Everything gets filtered through the mind. So everything we experience gets filtered through this overlay, conceptual overlay that has to get filtered through our mind. So with that perspective, we can shift things when we reframe them, when we think about them differently. And that's the point of this, is that if we push away what is uncomfortable, we're never going to grow from those experiences. And the breath is a really powerful tool for this because of one very important factor. The breath is always happening now. So if we can use our breath to tune our mind and to calm our mind and be still, we get to experience things slightly different. With practice of the breath, with breath work, with meditation, what we start to learn to do is to not lean into the next moment, to accept the current moment and to feel it, to embrace it, to open to it. So let's take something like a really hard workout. Let's just say a hard hike. I hiked today and it was hot. I found myself periodically thinking about finishing, but I was able to catch that. So when I catch myself leaning into the next moment, I start to bring myself back and I start to experience it and I start to open to it and I start to be grateful for the fact that I'm alive and for feeling the heat. So with that perspective, we start to be able to catch ourselves wanting to lean ahead and get to the next moment, and we're better at feeling, embracing what we're actually experiencing. So that's a big piece of it. A big piece of learning to open to what is uncomfortable is we stop jumping ahead. And that can be true in physical discomfort. So an ice bath, a hard workout, a BJJ practice, grappling, all of these things can be true for uncomfortable emotion. Maybe it's being anxious, or it's being nervous, or it's experiencing fear. These are all normal things that we all experience. And the key is that we learn to welcome them, we learn to feel them, and that starts to translate into other aspects of our life. It starts to benefit our relationships. It starts to benefit our training. It starts to benefit our really everything. So hopefully I articulated that well. And again, I appreciate all the feedback, the questions that we get there. The idea is that I really think that the main idea is that we're not always ahead of ourselves. We actually we're actually learning to experience our life, whether it's something we perceive as good or bad.